The steam engine for its type is the fastest land vehicle. And the steam team are the power behind freight and express services that make up the Northwestern Railway. This is the Northwestern Adventures. Previously on the Northwestern Adventures, I talked about how the Minnesota Railway closed in 1947 and the events leading up to it. I have been waiting until now to tell this specific story. I wasn't a part of it, but here's the story I heard from the engines themselves. It was January 1947 when the owner of the MSR came to see Duke, Stuart, and Falcon. Today's the day. The railway's officially closed. This afternoon, someone will show up to buy some engines and rolling stock. It's for a narrow gauge and standard gauge quarry at Peel Godred. You might as well say your goodbyes now. Then the owner walked away. I have been working on this railway for 57 years. I'm upset to see it close. We are too grandpuff. Even the coaches and freight cars were upset to say goodbye. Then a man who liked to dress like me walked up to the sheds. We'll take Stuart, Falcon, two of the coaches to transport workmen and all the freight cars. The only things that weren't bought was Duke and one coach. About an hour later, Stuart and Falcon said goodbye to Duke. Cheer up, grandpuff. We'll find a nice railway and then you can come and keep us in order. They tried to stay positive, but neither thought that their wish would come true. Stuart and Falcon left with tears in their eyes. Duke and the coach were both put into a shed where they has been ever since. At least at the time I am telling you these stories, which is the year 1955. Stuart and Falcon were taken to a construction site where two standard gauge engines and a lorry were already there. It was Neil and Wendell. The lorry was simply named Lorry. The five worked together for about 4 years. Everything changed in 1951. Falcon was feeling sick that day, which made Stuart do his jobs. At the highest point of the quarry there was a giant boulder. Stuart didn't read the warning signs. He bumped the boulder, which caused an avalanche. A rock broke a power line and set Peel Godred Station on fire. The Peel Godred quarry had to shut down. Neil was sent back to Knapford Harbour. Wendell was sent back to the Arlesburg branch line. Lorry was sent back to the Soder Construction Company, which was north of Crosby and south of Ellsbridge. Stuart and Falcon were sheeted up and 1 year later were finally sold to their permanent home, the Skarloey Railway, which is where they continue to live to this day. They were given new names in 1952. Falcon became Sir Handel and Stuart became Peter Sam. This is also when episodes 1, 2 and 3 of the Narrow Gauge Adventures takes place. Episodes 4 and 5 of TNG take place in 1953. Anyway, after the Peel Godred fire, I decided to go on a vacation, which is where I met the Northwestern Railway's number 7. But I will save it for next time.